ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hey guys, Kakarot197 again, and today we're having a look at 4 mobile suits that have model kits but didn't actually exist in universe. So let's get that existential crisis started. On number 1 we have the full armor Gundam, because let's start off with the most confusing one of the bunch. Some sources say it existed, others say that it didn't. In this video, I'll only talk about the version where it didn't exist. For more information on the version where it did exist, click on the eye thingy in the top right corner. The idea was to take the close to mid-combat RX-78-2 and turn it into a long-range machine. It featured powerful new weapons such as the twin-barrel beam gun on the right arm, an over-the-shoulder rocket launcher, and a plethora of missiles combined with extra armor and additional thrusters to compensate for all of that extra weight. While it might sound and definitely look cool, the end result was anything but. Simulations showed an unacceptable drop in speed and mobility because the additional thrusters simply could not compensate for the added bulk. Because of this, the full armor Gundam would never be built. But it wasn't completely scrapped either. Instead, the design was further refined and resulted in the Heavy Gundam. Rather than adding armor pieces to an existing machine, the Heavy Gundam was designed as a brand new mobile suit. This fixed the weight issues plaguing the full armor and got the Heavy Gundam approved for production. Ironically enough, the full armor Gundam has been much more popular when it comes to Gunpla and action figures. There's an old 1/44, 1/100, and 1/60 scale, along with 2 modern master grades. On number 2 we have the Real Type Gundam plus G Armor. Available as a fantastic 2.0 master grade, the G Armor in and of itself already has questionable canonicity because it was retconned in the movies by the core booster. But the Real Type takes it one step further by being nothing more than a model in a simulator at Chiburo. But hey, it's complete with Amro's piloting data, providing the best training to new pilots. Number 3 is the Delta Gundam. This machine that saw the daylight as a beautiful 1/44 scale high-grade Century kit was meant to be a high-performance transformable mobile suit by Anheim Electronics. It would also be the first mobile suit to feature the anti-beam reflective coating that gave it its shiny golden finish. However, simulations showed that the Delta Gundam's frame simply could not handle the complex transformation, meaning that the Delta Gundam would forever remain as a computer simulation. Its data was then used to develop the high-performance, but non-transformable, Hyakushiki. While some sources claim that Camille Bidon developed the Zeta Gundam all by himself, other sources say that the youngster managed to find a way to lessen the stress that the transformation had on the frame, correcting the flaws that plagued the Delta Gundam and the various Zeta prototypes, saving the Zeta Gundam from a similar fate. And finally, we have the Deep Striker. Based on the already ridiculously massive and badass S Gundam, the Master Grade Deep Striker made its mark on history by being the most expensive Master Grade at the time of its release. And in-universe, it was equally expensive. Its main attraction was the Mega Particle Cannon that was to be borrowed from an Irish-class battlecruiser, complete with its own radar and sensor equipment. It also mounted 2 extra beam cannons and an extra I-field generator, in addition to all of the S Gundam's original equipment. To compensate for all of that added weight, the Deep Striker was fitted with extra thrusters and extra propellant tanks to fuel them. Despite this, there was still a 30% decrease in speed when compared to the S Gundam booster unit type. The Deep Striker was essentially designed to take out an enemy fleet all by itself. It would use its powerful thrusters to quickly engage the enemy and take out their capital ships, preferably before they could launch their own mobile suits to counter it. It would then use its other weapons to clean up any stragglers, followed by a quick getaway before other reinforcements could arrive. Everything about the Deep Striker sounds absolutely great, and had it been made, it surely would have been a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, the timing and pricing of this monster killed it in the end. In the eyes of the Federation, the Titans had been dealt with after the events of Gundam Sentinel, and the first Neo-Zeon War equally looked like Neo-Zeon's final hurrah before they imploded. Seeing as how budget-sensitive the Federation became leading up to Char's counterattack, there's no way they would have spent a ridiculous amount of money on a weapons platform to essentially deal with a handful of rebels. And those are all the non-existent mobile suits with model kits that I know of. If I missed one, be sure to leave a comment down below and maybe I can make a follow-up video. If you enjoy my content, leave a like, subscribe, or consider supporting the channel through either Patreon Blades if you want some high quality Razor blades, or Patreon. And that's all for this video, and I'll see you all next time when I give you my 4 reasons as to why the Titans lost the Grips War.